So what seem to be the main themes coming through then from this year's show?
Well, I mean, obviously people are talking a lot about Donald Trump, a lot about Brexit, and a lot about General Motors selling Opel and Vauxhall. In fact, right behind me, the CEO of Opel, Carl Thomas Neumann, is giving sort of a mock press conference, practicing for later on in the day. But as far as the cars are concerned, it's really interesting that people are questioning whether or not consumers are going to be willing to pay up for the new technologies that these car makers have spent so much money developing. Whether they'll pay up for autonomous driving, whether they'll pay up for electric cars that have been made from the ground up as their own new models. So that seems to be the car theme, but obviously it's dominated this auto show by really political and consolidation issues.
Well, Matt, let's talk about the story. I was in Paris yesterday, obviously, at that news conference with Carlos Tavares and Mary Barra and Dana Mann. What's the response to the Peugeot purchase of GM's Opel and Vauxhall? Because there's a myriad of views. One is they're going to try and turn this business around, where a lot of GM executives have tried and not been successful, choosing my words carefully.
Well, one of the responses has been, you know, the economies of scale is what this is all about, and that's going to be good for Opel, and they're going to have an easier time because they have sort of Peugeot, I should say, is going to have an easier time with Opel because they have sort of a home court advantage. But the interesting thing that I've heard from all of the executives that I've talked to is they think that as long as this makes Peugeot a stronger company, that's good for customers, that's good for the market, and that's good for everybody. At least that's what Jim Farley from Ford told me yesterday. So it's not really a feeling that there are too many brands and this means that consolidation will continue, but that this could strengthen the European market overall.